Hello everyone, I hope you're taking it easy and your day has been great thus far. For this video we'll be going through an unboxing and review of the Linkin Park Reanimation pop vinyl, and this is part of the pop album subline, and this was released by Funko this year being 2022. So moving into my growing venture into pop vinyls. The first one, at least at the point of this recording, was Unicron. For this particular one, looking at the Reanimation Linkin Park pop vinyl, which is super cool. Pretty much pre-ordered it as soon as it came up because it's hard to miss. Plus it's Linkin Park. And then Reanimation. So here we have the front of the box for the Reanimation vinyl figure, and I believe it's actually in some form of hard case as well, to the point that it's also shrink wrapped. So through the clear window we can see the pop vinyl in question, which is the pop vinyl representation of the mecha that was on the front of the Reanimation album cover. I was hoping to drop my album into the video as well as a little background prop, but I think it's in storage. Yes, I know it's not the best place for it, but there you go. But I can confirm I do own one. So yeah, that's actually a really cool representation of the front cover as an actual pop vinyl. You can clearly see some of its mecha origins. In this case it's probably more of a Zaku than a Gundam, especially with the mono eye, but that's really cool to actually see it as a pop vinyl. So that is the front, just re-emphasizing which one it is. In terms of the side of the box, so we just have a nice shot of the pop vinyl, probably more in a CGI art type manner. On the side, Reanimation, the pop vinyl. Top of the box, nothing much to write home about. In terms of the back, given it's a pop albums one, we just have a shot of the original Reanimation front cover of the album, which was released some time ago. And then we have another shot of, well, half of the pop vinyl in question. So yes, a very nice box for a very cool album, an album cover, and subsequently a very cool vinyl figure to actually own. I do remember picking this up from my home EB game store, which is the Australian version of GameStop. And yes, I know they're not the manager of the store, but they would have been the acting manager at the time. Was quite jealous of this, which is ironic because they see everything I order. So yes, I remember the day I picked this up. It was quite amusing. Anyway, now that we've had a look of outside the box, I actually will try to crack this open, and I can tell there will be shrink wrap. It feels like it's a solid case, so with a bit of luck, nothing bad will happen between now and when we have a closer look at the pop vinyl. I'm assuming I can have a closer look at the pop vinyl. I guess we'll wait and see. This is actually my first album one that I've opened, so yeah, big unknown. And with that now out of its shrink wrap and outside of its pop box, for me, because this is actually brand new, this is all pretty much one giant, I dare say, fixed piece. So here we have a nice close-up shot of the pop vinyl. Because the case is pretty much fixed from what I can tell, there isn't really a way to pop him out to have a better look. So these album covers are definitely more of a display item more than anything else. But it is very nice to actually see from the different angles some of the detailing that went into making this. It's a shame because if I had known that it was fixed in position like this, I would have been tempted to get a second one to basically enact some form of violence. I do like how it's got the nice little pop logo on the top. In fact, there's a bit of a shot of the pop from the top view. But yeah, this is pretty much going to be a case of take it out of shrink wrap and pretty much hang it somewhere nice. Or you can actually hang it, so the actual back does have these little hook areas that you can probably hook this up somewhere. So that actually is quite cool. Downside about this being plastic, I'm probably leaving marks all over the place. But yeah, this is definitely a very cool pop/album to actually own. It's a shame that without destroying the case, we're about to actually have a better look at the pop vinyl, but that does look really, really cool. I'm not sure if I would put it back in the box and then display it like that, or leave it like this, because it does look quite nice like this, but at the same time it's not like the box detracted too much. Being a pop vinyl, even if I could get it out, it shouldn't have any movement, but yeah, it's very cool looking and I do quite like it. Maybe one of these days there'll actually be a proper plastic model of this. But in saying that, I'm sure someone's probably kit bashed one as well. But I do like how you have that with the back of the Reanimation album cover in the background as well. A very cool effect. Yes, very cool. In terms of the actual case itself, it is quite solid. And yes, I don't think there's any real way of doing much without actually destroying it. I think this bit is probably where you could unscrew the pop vinyl, because I think it's attached at the back. And then after that, I don't know. Once again, I'm not going to try and break the case, because it is quite cool. So that actually brings us to the end of the unboxing and review. Not much of a review because I can't actually grab them out, but in terms of the actual item itself, it is really cool. If you're definitely able to still order one and you're a fan of Linkin Park, irrespective of Reanimation or any of the other albums, I would strongly recommend picking one up. Because it's definitely going to be a cool item to have in your collection. I'll definitely try and do a little bit of a short or two just to put this on the turntable as well. Maybe do some interesting little camera zoom-ins. Granted, I don't think I'll need to do much about the back of the box, but yeah, we'll see how that goes in the next few days. Thank you very much for watching this unusual video. I'll say unusual because I didn't know what to expect. Feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. All of this does help to support the channel and I do greatly appreciate it. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, link below. Stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in the next video. See ya.